Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop. We're doing an oil change on Brian's BMW 328i. Hey, whoever sent the thumbs up, awesome, thank you. We'll get you guys mobile so we can see what's going on here. Brian's about to break out the electron microscope and look at any shavings that came on this plug.
Stripper glitter.
Nothing? No.
I don't see anything.
No stripper glitter? All right, good.
I was looking at the washer that is basically fused into it.
No.
It's probably not been changed in a long time.
Hey, do you have a new one?
Yeah, I do have a new one.
Okay, we'll be able to chisel that one out.
I had to do that on my Miata the first time I did an oil change on it. I pulled off a stack of like 5 of them that were all pressed.
Oh, seriously? Oh my God. So yeah, we just got the BMW up, and Brian started draining the oil out. And what do we run in this? Brian's running Mobile One 540. And do you have enough oil? Does it seriously take 10 quarts?
It takes like 6 or
6. So you got your spares, okay.
Yeah.
And then where's your filter at? Here's the filter. Here's the part number for the 328 filter. And then this is what the filter looks like. Cartridge filter. So it should be pretty straightforward on this, and also Brian knows what the hell he's doing, so we don't have to do a lot to.
Oh, you said you haven't done the cartridge filter on this yet. So
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't?
We'll let him suffer through it.
I've never done a cartridge.
Really? No, Brian. There's an easier way to do that here.
I've also never had a car that takes more than a single 5-quart bag of oil.
So we get. Hey, this is warm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you in on that little secret.
Well, you can at least hold it now.
Yeah.
First took it off, I dropped it very fast.
This thing is very warm. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the vise, and we're going to chisel, and it's slippery too. We're going to chisel that O-ring off of there.
What is this thing with all the springs?
It's a present. It's a cam, valves,
Yeah.
springs.
What is it
It's a
from?
tree. It's for drag racing. Like the light tree?
No, I get that. It's like, what engine is it?
Oh, I don't know what engine it's on. Holy shit.
Are you sure there's one out there?
Yeah.
It
You can see
certainly
it.
Looks like it.
God. I think Reagan was president last time this thing got changed.
Yeah, the fact that it's not like overhanging the sides means that
It's
they're-
actually chipping away at the screwdriver. Let me find a different punch here, because it's not working with this thing.
That's not it. I just pulled it off.
What?
I just pulled the ceiling ring off the oil.
Then it had two of them, because there's another one on there.
Yeah, go look at that. Totally.
I thought I had another chisel in here.
Do you really think that's part of the whole?
Let me see. Let me see that light. That looks like a ring. Well, it might be part of the bolt. Yeah, he's machined.
Yeah, it
No.
has no lip on it from being crushed.
No, he has a seal. He has an edge on the inside there. There might have been 2 rings on there.
Could be, because that one ain't coming off.
Oh, if that one goes back on, I don't think it's gonna leak.
Yeah. Note to self, order new drain plug.
Yeah. This is a separate piece, but he's corroded on there.
And
I think
usually,
that'll be fine.
Yeah.
there's some play in them, so that fits
Yeah.
perfectly around the road. Fine.
He's corroded on there, so he's probably not gonna leak.
And the torque on it.
But
That
yeah,
one's brass, so that's not brass.
Yeah.
yeah, and he's the same size as that one, so he's the same
Yeah.
ring. I mean, if you really want to, we can get him off of there.
I think it's fine.
Okay, and then
Angle grinder, heat, charge.
no, just need to get a razor blade under there, and actually just some thread penetrant. God, I have all this crap from getting under the limo today.
Now, I always keep the ring that comes off because you never know when you need one and you don't have it. Most people don't have a collection like you.
Okay, where are they? Oh, they're right
Like
here.
when I did the Volvo, the filter didn't come with an oil. Like, really?
Regular shop parts get crush washers. These come in a whole bunch of different sizes. They're just copper crush washers. Like $10 for a whole set of these. And they'll last you 5 years. Is your cartridge up top? I was gonna say you wait until this is fully drained, seal it back up, and then do the cartridge from the top. But more come out down here? Shouldn't.
Right.
It should all be below it because you release the air up top.
Mine is sealed. If it's not running, you got to release it. Have to work it off.
But isn't it? It's already released up here.
There'll still be more up in there.
Okay.
Most of the time.
It's funny. This red is way too red compared to this. Yeah.
It's the same red as like the exterior red, like just the rest of the in the engine bay.
In the engine bays, yeah, not cleaned up. BMW Hell Rot.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This one's got the nut up top.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I can't use the cab. Don't have the BMW.
Watch your head.
This up, but I'm sure this is
Yeah, it's way past that.
There.
What is that, like a 35?
Yeah, this is a 36.
I suppose.
So. And here you go. You know how to work that.
Yeah, all of this was like touching the engine. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing took a serious hit.
They made this for the whole motor.
You can take all this out, you can pull the motor out.
Oh, instead of coming up and in? Yeah, preload. There you go.
It should only be about 25.
Yeah.
It should be pretty light. You want to ratchet now? Here. Swap you. Oh.
Grab that extension. I had to pull that cowl off to replace it.
Okay.
You
Does this have a interior filter?
change that fender.
Does it have an interior charcoal filter?
Maybe.
Yeah. Some of these,
That was
charcoal filters
that was
goes
so hard. Yeah, this just has a
Oh, yeah. You bolt it in. Yeah. Cut it out. Wait.
I get like a towel. Does the cap come off without the filter? The filter comes off.
Yeah.
Oh, just move that over here.
Yeah, here, Brian, this one.
Still toasty. Unless it's
Yeah, just
too bad.
lift it out and just set it in there. There you go. Yep.
See, now what's interesting,
Just let that drain
let me
out.
show that to everyone on camera.
Make sure you drip it all over.
But for those of you that have not done a oil filter canister for a BMW, this one has 3 seals. Most of the kits usually come with
New
this
O-rings.
seal, this O-ring here, which seals into the valve body to give the engine its actual oil pressure. This kit only came with the one main ring, so not too hard. It feels okay.
Oh, it didn't come with the other two?
Yeah, now the main ring, which actually seals everything, if you put this rubber O-ring,
It's over there.
if you put this ring in the wrong groove, and when you start this, the cap will
It'll
go all the way down. It'll piss oil out
It'll spray oil everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Turns into a sprinkler.
and then on the newer generation BMWs, there's actually another groove below, and it will fit into that other groove too. So, common mistake on these. And then for these, to get the canister, the filter off, you just pull it off. That's all you do.
Slides straight out. Just leave it in there.
Doesn't matter if it goes which way or not when you get the new filter.
He's never
Ring.
that canister hasn't been replaced since your dad owned the car or since anyone owned the car.
Oh, the new filter. I mean, he's replaced the filter.
Oh,
Not
okay.
The canister.
New filter to make sure the cage is still attached to the cap because occasionally they twist off. So good. You just take it,
Press them right back
push
on.
That's all there is to it.
O-ring.
And O-ring, and just need a little pick tool. Sometimes you can do it with your finger.
You want a pick tool?
Yeah.
And
Only use man oil filters.
Is that the OEM supplier?
Yes. The some of the aftermarket filters have less pleats, and they actually come apart in the canister.
all right,
And
that's
guess
all
where
yours
the
now.
material goes.
Old one. New one. I think this takes the same filters that you
So your next oil change, go to the dealer. If you get the dealer kit, it'll come with that O-ring.
And also for that O-ring, it's okay to pre-lube it,
Yep.
to put some oil around it. That also helps seal it up.
And if you don't pre-lube it, it'll rip.
Yeah, you can rip it when you torque it down.
And you only torque these to about
20,
25 foot-pounds.
I was going to say 25, 28 foot-pounds.
Yep.
It doesn't take much.
Yep.
You got to wipe out inside there?
Yeah, you stick it in there. And line it up in the hole.
Yeah, David.
It's in the hole.
This is a family show. A little bit of pressure. There you go.
Well, there's a spring in there for that seal to hit.
Yeah. Those O-rings out.
Typically, you can get them all the way down by hand.
All right, you want,
got.
you want, yeah.
Well, it'll self-stop when it gets all the way down.
You want me to grab the big air gun or the little one?
It still has.
Do you want to double check torque spec on that? I'm going to set this at 25.
It actually say on it. It says 25 newton meters.
Oh,
It's really low.
well, this is going to take a second to hold on there, muscles.
Usually,
This has to reset before. You're pretty brave. This takes a second to cycle through and then it'll go to Newton meters.
Typically on BMW, drain plug and cap are the same.
I saw the drain plug had a different torque depending on which size plug it was.
Is that a
They used a
17
couple different
17
ones.
also?
This was a 17.
Newton meters, 25. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's like really low. And it comes out to like 19 or something.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
on way too tight. Because also with the heat,
Yeah, it's like 18 and a half.
with the heat, it's going to
Yeah.
get a little bit tighter. So double check.
that should be good.
You're done.
Usually bottom of housing. Can't go any.
Sometimes these big obnoxious sockets come in handy. I somewhere I have a 70 mil socket with a very flat face.
What did you use?
The hubs on the Lamborghini Diablo. It was like way bigger than this, and I machined it totally flat.
Is the torque spec on those like ridiculous?
Oh yeah, it's something I can't even remember how dumb it is.
Normally on the oil caps on the BMWs and a lot of the Euro cars.
Whoops.
One of these, you can have a canister, but the OEM cap that's still on the start has a big nut. BMW version of this, which I sure $50.
This and get it out of the way.
This is the one that came out of the old.
Huh?
Just the new one.
I think that's the new one.
David pointed out the shocks are blood, and that's why the back stance looks so good.
And the shock mount. Yeah. When they really go bad, it blows all the way through the shock mount. And when we get the lower again, we'll make sure the spring is cracked. A lot of times, the lower coil breaks off.
This has the cutest anti-sway bar in the back. It is so cute.
Oh,
It's like
that's
a Miata.
marginally bigger than the Miata one, but a lot more
Then the Miata
complicated
OEM,
geometry.
yeah, but it's got to go like
Yeah.
through silly all the
And
way
you don't have
around
to
there.
drop the subframe to do any more time.
Yeah.
The exhaust, if you want to pull the.
The sway bar on my sister's Civic, I think, was the smallest one I've ever
But
seen.
and it still has a dream.
It was like a pencil. I think it was like 10 or 11
You
millimeter.
get a drain and fill. You can put a
Yeah.
diff cooler in there. Diff cooler in a diff cooler in a 328. Okay. Why not,
Yeah, it
right?
doesn't need a diff cooler. It doesn't need an LS for that.
God, this whole cage was an afterthought.
Some of that is extra for the
That's-
convertible too.
This is a total afterthought.
But it's
I mean,
designed to come
anytime you see welded together steel like that, that was not a highly designed part.
But you know, both to come out. So
Mm.
Because
Because
that's
they
like
knew
a
you
lot
were
more
gonna-
expensive than doing
Oh,
just
yeah.
sheet metal.
they knew you're eventually gonna have to do both.
Yeah. God, you gotta pull these four and this cage.
And support the motor and drop it. But it's made to come apart and drop down. You drop it
It's
on
amazing.
both the front and top. Drop it all down. But you only need
Oh, wipe that first and then put that.
you only need a few inches
Here.
to wiggle it down. But billable hours is probably 15, 10 or 15 hours.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
And go for it.
Back in the day, when I had my shop and we had these that were stripped, we had a rubber plug kit for drain holes. You put a tool in this rubber plug, it would extend it. You put the whole thing in, twist, pull the tool out, and the rubber plug would expand after the drain
Oh
plug.
my God.
I can't tell you how many months.
For how long?
Dude, there was a
It lasts for, but you have to, okay, Mr. Customer, since the last guy that did this, hopefully it wasn't your own shop, right? Strip the plug, I can either put a new oil pan, heel it, coil it, tab it, or I can use this for $5.
Oh my God.
And you get the tool to take the plug out. So the next guy can put the tool in, twist, push, to make the center, and you pull it.
Brian, he's a 17.
yeah, I have a
Do you have the torque spec on him?
Same as the
Not always.
They only use three torque specs. Loose, tight, and really tight.
Loose, tight, and billable out. Yeah, loose, tight, and billable hours.
Loose for leaky. Normal, but it's really tight so you can't get it apart.
Yeah, 25 Newton meters for the 17.
Okay.
Or 60 Newton meters for the 19.
I've never seen a 19 millimeter.
I wonder what got that. Oh yeah, some guy in my apartment building like was using my jack in my stands the one day to do an oil change on his friend's car, and it had one of those like universal drain plug things on it. He got under there and like wanted to like drain it, and he asked his friend, he's like, "Dude, what is this?"
Is it
that guy
just?
knew nothing.
It's like a petcock. It's like
It's a plug.
oh, like
The rubber plug. It's actually the size of your thumb.
okay. Not my thing, but all right.
And then I would get the 15 pin for their oil change. And we used to have to keep a bottle and bottles and bottles of the STP.
Double check.
Sludge to pick up the oil. If you change the oil, we're not.
We're done under here. Oh, do you want the light back? Light always helps.
Oh, Dakota was saying he wanted to come by sometime to check out the camera setup on the
MR6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To like, he was thinking like
He wants to do
just
notes.
Run what?
He wants to do notes, so he can do a setup like that.
Yeah, he wanted to like get it like set up a little bit better for the next race. He was,
Oh, sure.
like he was thinking
You're
instead
taking
of
the
that,
rust preventative.
okay.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I just want to see where it's leaking.
Taken from the lines. You replace all the lines.
So what did he want to do?
Oh, you want like that front camera that's not really working very well. Like,
Yeah, we
Wanted to
replaced it.
oh, you did?
Yep,
Okay.
there's a replacement on there.
Yeah, he was thinking just run like a camera from inside the car, see behind the driver,
Yeah, and I've also got
and
my tech guy, whose name happens to be Mike, but it's no, it's just Mike, not Michael. He's working on getting that three cameras set up again.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the other thing it would be nice to figure out would be like a way to get stuff started up faster, so we could change drivers quicker.
Right. Where we just have like an open page that has
Yeah.
everyone's name and it's the same title. And copy, paste, go.
Yeah.
Copy,
that would
paste,
be nice.
go. Yeah, change the, Brian, day one, drive one. Brian, or Kevin, day one, drive one. Brian, day two, drive one. And just copy and paste as we go.
This was really good.
That would look great on the hood of the BMW.
Oh man, I even got a new used badge for it.
Yeah, we can
Did this
stream.
come from the limo, or
Yeah, that was on the limo.
is it going back?
No, we're gonna do a regular Cadillac logo on the. Well, I got a Cadillac grill for it. Actually, I got two Cadillac grills because
Yeah,
the
so
opening is so
lot of
huge now.
Stack 'em on top of each other.
Yeah, they're gonna go. One's flipped upside down, so we have a center line, but we have it offset with the Cadillac script on the bottom left, and then it'll get painted white to match the car.
Do you know what the harnesses on the MR6 are good till?
Everything is 2024, so
Okay.
this is our last year with those. We got to change out seat. We got to change out harness.
Harnesses like pull down lap belts would be really nice because those ones are really hard to get tight. Versus like pull down instead of pull up, like where they pull like the adjuster is.
Oh,
at the
pull it
pull.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or still have the original
That's what I put in the Miata because it's like small cars like that. The pull ups don't always work super well.
Yeah.
At least in like my car, they were getting like.
Well,
the
those are-
adjusters were getting hung up on like this.
Those are energy harnesses. They're really great. They're very cost effective, and they were also 3 to 2 inch, which was really nice. It's when they first started doing that. The other option was Say Belt, which was like $600 for a set. I was like, yeah.
Say if you needed some, I got the other day. They had a G-Force one that was 3 to 2, and then 2-inch pull down laps for $180 right now. It was on like huge clearance.
I'll probably do another NRG just because I really like them. I like their.
It's probably the same company too. If you look at the tag and it says TRP code, they make them for race equip, G-Force,
A whole bunch of people?
companies. That's
Yeah.
probably what that energy one is also.
Yeah, I haven't looked at. I just looked at the day code on the tag.
That same factory makes them for a bunch of brands.
That seems to be the way to go. Everyone gets all their same stuff from 2 different factories, 20 different brands, 2 factories, right?
Yeah, like the adjusters and stuff on the G-Force one were actually, because I bought one and then sold it because I figured out that the adjusters didn't work. The adjusters and stuff are actually nicer than the Sparko one I got after.
Are you taking stuff out or putting stuff in?
So,
What if I like that thing?
and then I can get this shield back up.
Yeah.
There.
Dude. Magic jar.
Oh, you know how many times I've filled this out?
Yeah. You can find it in the magic jar, sure.
Did any of your BMWs ever do the 5th-year lean?
50 or what?
5th-year lean, like the shifters like wants to not center, just like wants to stay over by 5th.
There's bushings and stuff.
Yeah, and it's like an internal transmission. Dude, the parts are really cheap. It also like only really affects it when it's cold. When it's like really cold outside, it like won't self center, but like, when it warms up enough, it will. If you're like really lazy about shifting on it because it wants to pull itself over 5 or so, you don't like push it forward enough quick to through. Took me a little bit to get like just in hitting 3rd gear.
Of course. Oh, that's camera.
You know where the air impact is?
Is it hanging up?
I don't see it.
Unless it's in the door.
Do you know where you usually keep it? These wheel bolts were corroded enough that my normal impact wouldn't take them off either. I had to use the high. Yeah, I had to use the high torque one took them off, but the normal like Harbor Freight one didn't.
I just pulled that lock. I can put it back.
Oh, okay. This one is the one. That one is the big one.
See the salt color on it?
Yeah. These are pretty corroded. This is why
Oh,
Already
did you
did.
do the other hardware?
Yes.
Did you find one?
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
cool.
Second one.
You what?
Yeah.
Oh, you needed two? Oh my God.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's why like
No, that's got to be red Loctite.
No, that's
No.
rust. That's
Oh.
rust. Put a salt on that. Oh.
that's why the
Oh my God.
that
Thanks,
impact
Ohio.
that I have the same one of wouldn't take it out.
What is it with you and gravel?
That's not gravel, that's part of the
Oh my God. Oh.
Do I bother washing it?
Need one here and another one back here. And then one
it'll
there.
actually stay up if
Yeah.
those are on it.
Wow. It is amazing what Ohio does to vehicles.
Still a little rusty.
Uh,
If it was a GM or a Ford product,
are you doing all these lugs now?
Yeah, I was gonna rotate tires.
Okay. You want air then?
Yeah, I already got it.
Oh, beauty.
Yeah, the electric one didn't do it.
By the way, the lug nut ones are in torque.
Oh yeah, these lug holes are so big. The normal impact doesn't get anywhere close to it. They're 17.
Okay.
there's one missing in the back.
Yeah.
I think for that one.
That one looks really grounded.
Brian, those are impact of the thinner wall.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's on a bracket that you can't even, you gotta hold the bracket. That's into the parking brake cable bracket.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it looks
Let
fine.
me see.
It's on that bracket. Flimsy bracket.
Let me see the.
I can get a vice grip and hold it. That one may need to put some penetrant.
Hang on. This is a 10.
One on there too?
What's that?
A vice grip to hold it too?
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, this one. Oh, for that one. Supported by the bracket. Oh, we got this one ripped off too. Yeah, this one I can take that bolt off.
Why does everybody grab these?
I like those.
Absolutely useless. All right. Where the hell did he get? Right here.
Yeah.
And Brian, can you grab them with the?
Yeah. Alright,
He's out, and then he can get reformed
just bend that thing back into shape.
on the way back in. He'll get
Oh,
reformed.
that is on your arm.
Yeah. So you guys want to physically see what Ohio does to cars? Right there. All of that crap. There you go. David, here's your socket back. And when you torque it back in, it should, here's your,
Yeah, it'll protect that.
it should torque it back the other way. There we go. And I don't know, can you guys see us back here? Yeah, you can see us. And when he gets to the right position, then hold him with the vice grips.
Here, give me that little wrench. Oh, no.
Oh, you.
Where's the one you had? He's untight.
Doesn't need a shitload of torque.
Is he forming it back into the?
I can't see without light, but it's tightening up and holding the shield up.
Yeah, it's not touching anything, so it's fine.
No, oh, he's okay. He's not hitting anything anymore.
Actually twisted like that, he's got a better grip on the heat shield.
Yeah.
And then where
That's
was
actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's just
But it's
that
this
guy.
one. That one's actually simple if there's a big enough.
you got a washer for that?
Yeah, I think it is. That one's. Wow.
Oh, there's that moment where you're like, Please don't snap. Please don't snap. Please don't snap. And then it finally moves, and then it finally snaps. So
That's why I like the small ones. Pretty hard to break.
are you using all my kick-ass new hardware? Oh, you're getting stuff out of the miscellaneous. Okay. Oh, Dakota saw the video.
Anyone else online needs the Dave Touch? Come on back. Yeah.
You were saying like, oh, that one's gonna need heat. Like you're excited about. Oh, that's just like a sheet metal screw that doesn't even have a yeah, it looks like
Whoa. Oh, what did Dakota say? Where did it go? I just had it. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay.
both and just get it over that.
Do.
It's more relevant than it was. I really want to do that. I'll just put a 3-volt with a nut on the other side.
Right, you didn't rattle on current. My job is done. I can go home now.
No, it's not. Oh, I'm gonna grab that.
Yeah, I was gonna do.
Oh, just those lug nuts.
So let's check those lug nuts and make sure they fit.
They look correct.
Because sometimes they change the fit. So. And now that they're launching the G series car, it doesn't fit.
Did they go to like a larger?
Either larger or different bolt heads, different.
You see one of them. Super chromy.
Yeah, they were expensive.
Yeah, they look good.
M12 by David. Bring the original. Let me have the original. Hey,
Oh yeah, it should be a
here, Brian. Let me see the original. They're the same. M12 15. There you go. So, just so you guys know, what we're doing is we're replacing this. This is the original with this. It's nice chrome ones. So, look a lot better.
You have a thread chaser?
What?
I have a thread chaser at the house.
Yeah, here's this. There's the garbage one
Oh, you maybe
or backup. Yeah, you want a M12 150? Here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, even the original ones don't thread in very well. Like
Not with all that
they're so
corrosion.
corroded.
You need a socket for that, correct? Yeah. Whoops.
And some of the Toyotas, I don't know if Mazda has these. They have the
Are you just gonna pull a wheel?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna rotate. I don't know what that's.
Got it. So heads up. The other problem is these aren't lined up.
bolt lines
They're like they're not even. Like that can't go in because the caliper is off. Am I crazy? I don't know. All right.
Not the highest quality rodeo line. I've got the specific BMW thing. I put some penetrant in there and use the original bolt and use that as a here. Just on an angle.
That's dead straight and he's already threading. But I mean, these threads are torn up. You need some penetrant in there.
Yeah. No, I mean it got out.
Heads up. It's behind you and I need to go.
It's really bizarre that some of these do
Heads
not
up.
line up.
Yeah. See what I mean? Let me have that light. Holy fuck. Okay, thanks.
Don't you like that? Come on. Where's one of the bolts?
Right under my foot.
Oh, there's a different. It's weird. I've got a tool for the BMWs. It looks like a wheel stud.
That's just weird. Well, I have that too, but
Volkswagen had their own. I had to get that tool because I had techs that would try to use it. Thread them at the same time.
Yeah, these aren't lined up with the rotor very well.
That one's the same way?
That one's lined up?
This one's lined up better.
Okay.
The difference is this isn't cutting anything. That's what the thread chaser does, is it's cutting.
Keep red.
125. Where's the 150? Brian, do you have the thread chaser?
Yeah, well, here.
Right. Oh.
Those are made for that.
That's a 1.5, which is exactly what we have. Yeah, this guy cleans them out way better.
Couldn't even get it in before.
I
You got
think
some, entrance in there?
yeah, I
Deep paperwork.
already sprayed it in there.
Oh, it's WD. Oh, yeah, it's WD. Okay. Oh, they make their own. And that one went further.
I think that's all of them. That was 5, right? Yeah, because that guy's super threads now. All right, where's our penetrant? I just had it out. Oh God, turn the light. Dark saber. Keep getting dark sabered in the face.
Oh, it goes in now. Yay.
It better, damn it. Oh, the rears are a lot better.
Yeah, the rear's like lined up.
Do you need dark saber?
Nope. There's a little bit of crap on those. It's all coming off on my hands.
There's a lot of crap in all this.
I've had people that would put anti-seize on these and get over torque. Oh, they're real fun to get off.
Are what?
Are we still seated?
Yep. Oh yeah, Brian, these.
Really trying to fix that thing.
Yeah, the rears are actually
Not yet.
10 times better than the fronts.
I'll have to ask my dad if he's replaced the spring. He made it.
Brian, are you looking for a metal brush?
Yeah.
Yeah, in brushes or over on the welding bench. Wow. Also, these guys take a lot of salt. Just don't use anything that says on the welding bench over your left. Don't use anything that says aluminum on it. Ah, battery. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell when there's a new battery in here. Cool, you're all cleared. Nice clean threads all the way around.
It would be really nice to not have to put anything.
What do you mean?
Like, I couldn't thread them in by hand before.
Oh, okay.
I could like.
You
get
mean
it start-
start them with the impact?
No, I mean I could get it started like by turn, and then it would like catch up on the groove.
Not enough to,
Yeah.
because you know it'll absolutely strip out
I don't think.
or cross thread.
Yeah, I don't think they lock too. Yeah, this actually had nobody's gonna steal these.
Doesn't quite match the theme of the car, but they're new.
Match the chrome of the BMW.
And Ohio will take care of that chrome real quick. 2 weeks. No more chrome.
Yeah, it is. These will probably hold up well.
I've seen some that are, they look like, the sides are all, get it all.
They won't last.
One winner.
I'm not gonna have to.
Or, they make these really nice sockets that don't mar the chrome when you put them on.
Yeah, I have a set of those somewhere.
I have a set of this too.
And there's the GM and the Ford. No, my daughter's boyfriend had an old Ford Focus. He got a flat tire right downtown in Short North.
Oh yeah, those lock.
Dude, they were swollen up so big. I
Oh,
had
the
to come
cladding?
home, yeah. Get a hammer, either to try to chisel it off and get the smaller one out, or to feed a bigger socket.
Whoever came up with cladding deserves a swift kick in the balls, because
2.5 hours to change a tire.
that stuff's useless.
And you go, I had that problem last time I had it flat. How long ago was that? Oh, like a year and a half ago. I know it needs lug nuts. Like, really?
What, do you think Amazon's closed or something?
He's not really mechanically.
All right, 11 o'clock. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, Brian. Well, if we get oil, then Brian.
Are they too long? No.
No, they're the same length. I
Oh,
think.
that tool can still go like another 5 or 6 threads in.
Yeah, it's the same length. No, they were just really hard to thread in before. They're definitely better now.
Couldn't even start it. Like you couldn't get it started like that.
No, you could get it. You can get it in like half a turn. No, they're good. I mean, they match the chrome with that. To replace these are all like come apart, falling apart. It's just the one I'm doing.
The ones that stuff.
These are used. I paid like $20 for the set. So is the hood on that one too. I didn't buy new stuff except when I had. Yeah, just put that. The first one lined up. It definitely looks like it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, they're still bad. They're not all there. The rear ones will probably go later. I had those sitting in my basement for so long.
Oh wow.
I
Yeah.
keep everything. Eventually, someone
Yeah. Putting them on Chris's drift car seems kind of like it's a little bit much, but
Well, that thing will be the track car.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He's
I
not.
wouldn't be surprised if this.
a lot of money.
I do have the stud kit if you want to use that. Unless it's too late to use that. There you do. President, the biggest, on the big gun, the first notch is 100. First dot is 100, the second dot is 120, third dot is 140.
I think the torque spec on this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you use the smaller gun, it's 80, it's 80, 100, 120. On this one, it's 100, 120, 140.
I know you go 100 foot tops.
And that's an estimate, it's not exact, obviously don't check.
Yeah. I got it.
Really? Make it way easier than before.
Yeah, definitely. I'll always get the other side.
And the new thread on those will clean out the rest of the whole thing.
Funny, I'm not used to having to like get so far into the trigger. That's just to get some stuff out. Yeah, the other ones were in a lot better shape.
Or that you can actually get it all the way in. Do we not have it right now? In the bag?
I kind of don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if it was gonna have like 16 regular ones and then the 4 security or not, but it was a full set of 20 and then the 4 security ones.
I think people would say that these rims are contact. Okay, the same for.
I mean, only the big Hondas are flat bottom. No, they're not. Are they? Yeah, they're flat bottom. Like the Pilot and stuff is. And the Civic are. But all the smaller Hondas are flat bottom. I remember before a lot of companies made specs of wheels for the Civic Type R because the BMW wheels. Especially because of the Type R.
Old one, you can actually put them on a wire wheel, you know. Flat black on the edge.
Most of them are sitting on the wood.
What do you hear? One.
Here's the other side.
Is that from the oil can?
Oh yeah, that's from the other thing. It's all dry in the actual car. Those people paper towels gone.
You get them up on the.
Oh, that's right.
And a bling is like fit my rack.
Yeah, I got rid of like a.
Actually, from over here.
Yeah, they match with the roundel on it. I really only like chrome lug nuts on silver.
White 335, they would have looked good because it had the weird aluminum, brushed aluminum kind of trim. Now, do you know what the other set of holes are for?
On these?
That's for the BMW alignment heads.
Oh,
It's
really?
got pins that go in there.
I noticed all that. When
It centers up and then it grabs the trim. Mercedes and BMW. Mine's 104 newton meters. I do them to 100.
For Friday and Saturday.
Now
Killing me.
the Ford Mustang with 17 millimeter nuts.
Yeah,
It's stupid.
they're using truck axles or something.
And then the Grand Cherokee, 21 inches, the big 20 inch bolt is even more.
88 foot-pounds?
Mine's 104 newton meters, so that probably is about one.
Uh, 90 foot-pounds?
Yeah, let's say 90.
This is for some reason at 186 foot-pounds.
Oh, we probably did that on the uplinks on the MR6. I think that's when we used that last.
Even on my Focus, it was 100. Ford likes high.
90. And
Now they say on the when you put the sled kit on the BMW, the actual pitch of the thread of the is different for the nut and it's different for yeah.
almost done. Almost done.
Oh, we forgot to hold up and show and tell for the blood.
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yep, I did the before and after.
Oh, did this turn off?
Huh?
It's not like lit up.
Hit the C. It should come back. There you go. Now you're back on 90. Yeah, just be careful of the buttons. Why does it keep doing that?
Is it like almost dead or something?
Battery low.
Oh yeah, it's flashing the battery.
Let's see this thing. Hold the socket. Okay. How can it? We barely use this thing. I don't know how it can be low on batteries already.
It's the
Oh, because they're
the goofy size.
no.
Gowenge.
I don't even know what brand this is. Originally alkaline and dead. So hang on, let me grab some actual battery. I'm amazed they lasted that long. Do I seriously not have double A's? No. 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 I have. No, I have to have double A's. They have to be in here. Yeah, here we go. I have like. The problem is the case doesn't fit. In that drawer, so I have it in the lower case. All right. An arrow that lines up with the arrow.
Is some brand you can actually pronounce?
Yeah, Energizer. Am I insane?
Yeah.
Tell me I'm crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not lined up with the arrow, or it lines up with the arrow, not with the other point, because then it gets turned to the point.
Silly me.
I would have assumed that it went there too.
Should be. Hopefully you're back at 90. Should be EEPROM.
Yep.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I didn't know
We'll
my.
edit that out.
I didn't know that the original Chinese batteries were not going to last.
Is that like at spec then when it's?
Yeah, when you have the solid tone, that's 90.
If those are new bolts, I can check them in a day or so.
Yeah, I'll read them when I get home.
Plus, we have the thread or the rust release in there that might, you want some of that to wear away. So definitely check it out.
Yeah, those look bad for growing.
Yeah? Oh, no, they look good.
Yeah.
They match this over pretty well. They look way better than
Yeah, they like
the corrosive set that was in there before. Some custom corrosion. I don't know what you call those. At the bottom of my street, there were mounds of salt.
Yeah.
2 of them. You had to like plow through it. Like the neighbor's C7, not making.
Stopped at the intersection by my house. Storm to watch the water.
Well, I'm also curious. They're hooked up to electric, right?
Yeah,
Shouldn't they be hooked up?
It's supposed to stop.
Shouldn't it be hooked up to gear? So when the truck stops, it stops. You would think. Call
You
me
see
crazy.
The lady that tried to pass one of the plow trucks was on the news on the burn. She got obliterated by the truck. Trying to pass on the burn. It's the truck, the tire, and the blade trying to pass the truck.
Today was slow speed day. I had someone today in not even in a school zone. It was actually in between school zones, which is terrible. But it was on Sunbury, so it's a 5-lane road. You have 2 lanes, center turn lane, 2 more lanes. And the bus on the northbound had stopped to drop off a kid. And the lady in front of me locked up her brakes as I'm going southbound. I almost ruined her day because she doesn't know that on a split road like that, you do not have to stop for the school. The school will never drop off a kid on the far side of a divided highway to have them run across.
It's even
Never.
It's even like a 4 or 5 lane road you actually don't have to stop.
Correct. And it's just not only is it's amazing that the government is that smart, it's amazing that the school board is that smart, but what's amazing is that people are that dumb that they think that the school would drop off a kid on the other side of the highway to have them run across.
Penalty for running at the school bus
Yeah,
stops
no,
is so bad.
yeah, you can get your license pulled, all that stuff, but they need to educate people better. So there you go,
It's in
folks.
the book when you take your time.
I know
It's
it's pretty easy. If you have a split road, if you have 2 lanes, a center lane and 2 lanes, or even 2 lanes and 2 lanes.
2 lane with a double yellow.
No, well, yeah, 2 lane, 1 lane north, 1 lane south, but that's the only time that they're going to cross. If you have multiple lanes, they're not going to cross. If you have a divider, physical K rail in the middle, they're not going to like hop over the K rail. Yeah, he's not going to, parkour over the edge of the K rail to get to the other side. So it'd be nice if people could learn that. I mean, they've only been doing it for 40 years. And I don't know how long this lady been driving, 2-3 weeks, but she locked up.
At least she was willing to stop.
It wasn't a school zone, no. But it was it was very frustrating. We're done with torque. Okay.
Gotta put in the lubricant.
They're plugged back in. Are we done with miscellaneous?
Yep. Shield back on. New lug bolts. Need some more? Some more?
Lots of oil.
Yeah. Let's see how much it actually says.
Well, it's at least 5.
Well, the Viper's here, so if we need to, I could use the other
Where's that one?
9. Sorry, that takes 11. The truck takes 9.
The diesel only takes 9?
Yeah, the truck has a different
Why?
truck has a different oil pan.
I'm too paranoid about that oil. I take the oil.
Yeah,
All the way off.
same here. Yeah.
I've had one go almost make it in. And then for the Euros, they make an oil filter. An oil thing that screws into that.
Oh, of course.
The funnel, and it's like
I figured they would have
$40.
a special thing.
Yeah, it's like $40.
You have one?
I don't know. I should though.
Yeah, they probably get your money's worth out of it at this point.
It locks in so you can't miss. Yeah. Of course, I had to take my cover off because as I'm filling it, it decided to burp. And there was 0 down. Really? It was spotless. So whatever this thing is that goes on there, it has an oil passage at the same time. So
Lets it flow, yeah. Or it has a breather on the opposite side. So
I was even pouring the bottle, because the way you think you pour the bottle is wrong. You do it upside down.
Yeah, for the little one.
Yeah.
thing.
So it wasn't gurgling out of there. It gurgled out of the gel.
my dad knew the guy who invented the oil bottle,
Like the plastic ones,
uh,
new style ones.
like these.
Yeah, you pour it that way, not the way that down.
Yeah, it's cool.
And my dad was going to introduce me to him. I never got to meet the guy, but yeah. I was like, how come you didn't? I'm an inventor. How come you didn't tell me about that before? He's like, well, I didn't really put 2 and 2 together. Careful, that might set off the alarm. Yeah.
Did you?
I'd love to see that many amps come through that wire.
No, that's for like the Euro parking light. However you want to call them.
But it's very interesting. The first time you get
For that
shown
empty bulb socket that's
Oh.
high beam.
Got it. Are those are like front fogs,
They're front like parking lights.
front parking?
Oh,
Yeah.
for the wheel.
What are they? No, they call it city
City lights. Yeah.
They're Euro.
Oh, you got the Cardinal license plate?
Yeah, I don't like the normal Ohio license.
Oh, the the new plate.
Oh, the best part was having the plane flying backwards.
Yeah.
God, that's awesome.
Only a couple lucky people got the
And the truck one, you get the truck plate, you get this kind of background.
Yeah, all the special ones have this background.
Yeah, not the farm plate.
The Bob Evans.
I thought
Farm
the
fresh.
would match the.
Yeah, no, the Cardinal works good. Yeah.
Yeah, and so then they spend all that time and money designing that plate. They put that big ugly white county sticker on it that is cut too big.
Yeah.
Capital over on it for the kids.
Yeah.
So I still have the county numbers. I have the county numbers for that. Anywhere that-
Yeah.
I have a couple extra ones. They gave me a red one with this, and they gave me a like white or silver one with the one I got from my Miata.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there's the.
Yeah, like that's it's also a 25.
This is the only part that scans. This is like
Yeah.
the things on the cop cars scans this barcode. When they're driving past you, like in mall parking lots and stuff, it's scanning that barcode.
Do all they want that.
Yeah.
It reads the plate.
Yeah, I don't know like when they decided to get out for that one. I'm surprised they even done one color. I got the frog plate for the Miata.
Oh, yeah. Just do color match where you can. Right?
Yeah.
I think they quote them to do the black plates.
Coda has some cool
The
plates.
Sex is black.
Oh, the one
School
that-
and the New York one, black and orange.
The one that Berg has is really cool. See that one? It's got like a surfer like in a sunset.
Yeah, I thought that in the summer.
Montana has that the most, I
You know
think.
what? I would be torn Miata one. Might be cool.
Yeah, the end of summer one's really cool.
Might do an endless summer on the truck.
I wish Ohio had like fun ones, like all the special ones just have a symbol and have that basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, fired it up yet.
I know, I'm just curious if it's even on.
It will be.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with the electronic.
Oh, I'm telling you, like the one in my Civic pisses me off. Like the only time I can ever get a clean, like actual nice on it is when I'm filling it up when I do it. Like when I check it any other time, you never get like.
Well, the S2000 was worse because it went in at an angle. So it would be different on one side versus the other side of the stick.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
I still actually have coordinated.
always just read the low side one. Montana has one of those. They have one that's like an American flag background, but it's like almost. It's so hard to see what the numbers are.
Yeah, Oh, you'll know the little metal. Probably.
If it was like recommended. What? The airplane.
Then you need the BMW equipment to hook up to this thing.
I did do that to reset that. Or let the car with the passenger. This up. And I needed to be able to not have it sit in the middle of my parking lot. I think it's just like a quarter turn when you pull it up. I got it off once. Yeah, so I just bought like a $20 reset.
I like 20 minutes.
It's ridiculous. I think I actually did it. You ever have to do that little gear that strips out on this? That might just be
Little people, Corvettes.
this is like a little gearbox that's like
Let me guess, classic gears.
oh yeah.
Fire it up. Interesting, from my oil fill, you can see the whole thing change. It's just there.
Oh, I mean,
They have the oil fill in the front. Anyone that makes a motor that's smooth as a BMW except for the Mazda, the new Mazda straight set for what you really got. Yeah, see, I can straight set off the new 90 and straight set. And the new French Hurricane almost looks like a BMW now. Those jet lock, everything. Yeah, the airbag we call it. I mean,
I think 176 or 178. It still runs really good.
I know. The only thing that goes bad on these really that hurts them is engines. If you don't catch it and you overheat it, usually you're back to the head or you're breaking out.
Plastic radiator popped on my dad's first one. Bought it before it messed up. Cut it off for a while.
Brian, you see the tire rack?
I saw your picture of it. I haven't actually seen it.
Actually came out really nice.
That was
The only downside is I had to take that whole panel off, the wood panel. Take the rib nuts off.
Oh,
Yeah. Because there was no way to drill through the wood for the bolt to go through and then get the rib nut gun in there to get it tight. I would have had to drill a huge hole in the wood and it wouldn't have been covered up by the plate for the tire rack. So it'll hold 4 tires up to, I think you could stuff an 18, but 17s will fit in there.
nice.
4 of them, no problem. I just got to figure out a hold down for it. Probably just a piece of PVC, right? Like through the hubs of the wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, ratchet strap would actually work pretty good.
Oh, did you end up ordering those new wheels?
Not yet. I did sell one. I sold
tires.
the boxed one.
Nice. What'd you get for it?
What was I asking? 180?
I think so.
I think yeah, I got 180.
That's good.
I think 175. The guy was a cool dude. He's up north. He's a big track and autocross guy, BW guy. Loves that BW action. How are we
What was
doing?
he running those on?
He had it on a different car. I think Miata. He was building a Miata.
Figured it's like most 60 wells are on it. I feel like.
Yeah.
Especially Miatas.
Petrified. Not
Yeah,
yet.
it's petrified, but it's not cracked yet. That's preventative maintenance, by the way. The
I
bellows.
replaced this alternator duct because that thing was obliterated.
All of
broke
this
the shit out of that when I was taking it outside.
EPDM rubber petrifies real quick with heat and age. Then it cracks, and then you throw a code, and it's bad.
And the M5s and the V12 7 Series, liquid cooled alternators. Crazy.
Wow.
Same on the Mercedes. They're liquid
Aren't
cooled.
they like 120 amp or something? Or are they something
I
small?
don't know what they are, but like my car, even though anything from like 07 on up, even though it's a 12-volt system, the bulbs and everything are running at almost double that.
Okay.
I found that out the hard way when I went to change the bulb on my X5. Why is the housing all melted? It runs that much juice to the bulb, a filament bulb that almost as bright as an LED, but it gets so hot that it melts the enclosure. So when you take the bulb out, closure cracks.
We're full?
Yeah.
At least until you check it tomorrow.
Yeah, if you
This
pull
thing
it,
actually doesn't really use any oil.
Well, no, I'm just saying when everything fills up, the
Oh,
filter
yeah.
and everything, just double check that it's
oh, you start
the right height.
No, like it really doesn't consume a lot of fluids for how many miles are on it.
Well, there's a version of this motor that only has 2 rings, and they burn oil.
No thanks. Of course, the Germans have a square cap, right?
Look at how weird it is too. It's not threaded.
Yeah, it's just the 2 notch with the pressure. But
It's 2 like really oversized notches, so it's really easy to put in too.
It's
okay,
about the only spot where they don't leak.
one's full, one's empty.
Yeah, this is the empty.
Yeah, you can put it in the recycle bin. I'm gonna probably have to get a new top for the Miata when I go to Florida. I'll get a glass window for the back.
Oh yeah, that's a nice upgrade.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else you need to do to make an NB top fit. I think the frame will work.
No, you're just supposed to drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I replaced this hood and that doesn't work.
Oh, really? You can't just drop it?
No, this side, that side will latch if you just drop it, but you still have to press down like right on top of this one. This was.
I remember we picked this hood up.
There was a lot of trial and error with this. This was a position that it actually pops when you pull the release, and you can get it closed and latched. And
But you tried 10 other different
I tried
positions?
a lot of different things. This side's lined up like absolutely perfect. This side's like not quite flush. But
Oh, yeah. He's a little,
I don't know if that's
he needs to go a little
the
that
hood I
way.
replaced, the hinges I replaced, the super cheap fender. Like
Oh, yeah, it could be
had a
the
number
fender.
of things.
Yeah.
I think it's the fender
Yeah, if you check
because
this gap.
these hinges are new in OEM. This car was also
Yeah.
in an accident once, so there were like shifters underneath
Shit.
the hood, like bracket too.
If you check the gap over there to the A pillar and this A pillar, this whole fender needs to go back that distance.
Yeah.
that 1/8 of an inch. And then your hood lines up. Oh no, then you're further back.
Yeah, I think this fender is actually just slightly undersized.
Yeah, okay. So
But for how cheap all these body parts were, I'm very happy with the fitment being.
you haven't put a ton of money into this, and it runs great. And if you want to put the top down, you can.
Yeah, just the fact that the fender fit on the car and cost $90, I'm thrilled with it.
Yeah.
Where'd you put that bag of bolts? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you can still drop the top on this.
Yeah. I'd be wrong with it.
I do need to order those tires, right?
A little bit helping
The Continental Extreme Contact
Force.
Force, is that what they were?
Yeah, the force is the fender cover.
And that's the 205, right?
Yeah.
And you said there was a discount from someone?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find that code again.
Yeah, I'll get those ordered. And then what tires we're going to take the NT05s?
Yeah, I mean, are you gonna get one set of the Continentals right now?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm
Yeah, I mean, then we should bring the NT05s also.
the Neo Gens are kind of,
I don't
and
think
that's
the Neogens are worth running again. I thought the NT05s were better dry or wet.
I liked the NT05s in dry and wet. I had no problems with them.
I thought they were good.
The Neo Gens, I don't know if they got a fair shake because we had the ball joint problem in the back. So, but they sucked after we repaired the ball
they
joint.
they had no front end grip either. They just
Right.
felt like ice everywhere.
But then also we replaced.
I don't know if that's because they're 4 years old or it's just the tire.
It's also, it could be that,
But
and we also have coilovers on it
at least
now.
didn't feel icy.
So the coilovers on it, it feels like an absolute awesome car, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. It'd be nice to like shake it out in something like driven hard beforehand.
That's what John did. He did the Hocking Hills thing.
Okay. I was just say just to make sure it doesn't have any like weird handling characteristics.
The only thing he had was the fender well was chipping the tire.
Oh.
But that was a height adjustment on the coilover. And I think I have it right. I have spray paint on, I have white paint on there. So I'll take it hard. Just the problem is we're going to make hard rights.
Yeah.
All the roundabouts are lefts.
It might be worth it just to roll the fender and make sure there's no
Can't.
You can't?
Yeah, it's how it works. It's the structure of the fender. It would actually fold up instead of just roll out. How it's designed inside. So you can get rid of the sharp lip.
We should get rid of the lips at least because the Coyote Gulch is going to put that
Compress
car
it hard
into-
bottom left.
Yeah, into compression on the left side harder than basically anything else.
Correct.
My car clearance new parts of its fender liner there that had not been clearanced in a lot of track days.
Well, after the start, first driver change, we can bring it in. We'll double check the tires to make sure that they're happy. We can chalk those tires too for the first session, and just to make sure.
We can look that over and see if we need to like. It would be nice just to like be confident beforehand that it's not gonna.
Yeah, we'll have drive time. Like Casey's coming over because he doesn't have any seat time in the car,
Yeah.
so Casey wants seat time in it, and
I'd like to drive
I'm-
it on the new setup.
yeah, you have to drive it with the coils.
I'd also like to just like take a look at the whole thing too and like.
Right there.
Yeah.
The other thing I've been working on,
Before we do it too.
and I need your help with this, is message Chris. Ask him to drive,
Okay.
just outside of any
Yeah.
group messages, because I know his Drift Indy schedule is weird, but I think his Drift Indy schedule has worked out where he might have that weekend free. And I know for a fact he wants to get on track. And I think
That would be awesome.
I would absolutely love it. And also, if we're going to try and get in contention and get top 10, Chris is going to be the way to go.
Yeah.
And
If we're gonna try to be in contention, honestly, the biggest thing.
fuel stops and changing drivers is the way to maximize laps. So we have good crew and good team. Nick is a 50-50. It depends on his schedule, but Brixie is absolutely coming. He's going to be there Friday evening, so he'll be cooking Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he'll help us set up Friday because he has to work Friday and he's going to try and duck out early. Then it's 3 hours, so we'll actually probably be mostly set up. I'm leaving Thursday and driving over there Thursday evening, so I can be there Friday morning.
Okay.
And I'll be pressing glass Friday morning at like 6 a.m. just to get a really, really kick-ass paddock spot. And then
Yeah, it'd be nice to be like where we could just get on and off track.
I would really like one of the spots. You know where the learning center is, the timing tower?
Yeah.
That spot right there. If the front straight is right here,
Yeah,
right next to, that's like,
that would be awesome.
that would be optimal.
Where we were last time was not bad.
It wasn't bad. No, coming up over that side, it was not bad. But I would really like to be by the timing tower. That's definitely
I
a
think
favorite.
Right now, my plan is probably Thursday.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to take all of Friday off.
And that's the thing. I'll leave probably Thursday night and just stay at the Super 8 or whatever,
Yeah.
so that I can be right there. Well, I'll probably book at. I guess we'll stay at the Ramada again, right?
Yeah.
Does that work? I think that
I like
it's fine. I don't really care about that part. I did. I don't now.
Yeah.
But the so yeah, if you want, I was gonna say, if you want a caravan, you can ride with me in the truck. That's an option too.
I'm leaving at the same time.
Okay, and then I don't know about the reason I want to have Chris is because I want to have Hammond as a backup. Because if we get Chris, then it's you, me, Casey, and Chris, and that's 4, and that's awesome.
Does Hammond not want to drive?
Hammond does want to drive, but he still owes me for Atlanta, so if he, I want to have him as a backup just in case, Casey has to work or
Yeah.
Chris changes his mind or whatever. But I'd like to have Hammond as a backup, and I don't have a problem with 5 drivers. Do you?
Yeah. I would really prefer 4.
I-
I think 5 makes for 2 driver changes.
Especially during one day and you only have 8 hours.
Yeah,
Or
especially
10 hours.
Especially this short day. Like, to try to get everybody in the car.
In Atlanta, it sucked because
Atlanta does that weird thing that like shut down in the middle, but
also because of the rain,
Yeah.
it slowed everything down.
yeah, I mean, now that this is like several races with the car actually working.
And
I think this race though, like I think if we can do quick driver changes and just like keep the car on the track, like turning laps the whole time, like we could actually get a lot of laps.
yeah, and I don't think we have any problem with the top 10. If we can, the problem is we're in Class A because we have a really kick-ass car. But if we have kick-ass drivers to match that, and then we do quick fuel stops and quick driver changes,
Yeah, I think the car will be set up.
I have no problem with that. We just need everyone to stop by and go do laps around Hoover. Just do a lap or go back here and go to Johnstown and back, whatever, and get used to the car and how it turns and brakes and all that stuff. The brake bias is awesome. And that car stays so flat when you brake now because those rear brakes they're working a lot harder.
Once you're pressing the brakes pedal like hard enough that the old it would have kicked in and it would have taken away a lot of rear brake, it still actually has some.
It's pushing the rear brakes, and that car stays flat. It barely nosedives anymore.
Yeah, I mean the higher spring rate, I'm sure helps that a ton.
Yep.
That'd
Yeah.
be nice.
The coils.
It was wet the whole time at Atlanta, so we never really got to feel the brakes.
And we had the stock coils on there, so we didn't really know how much we were missing it. Now with these on here, the car stays like dead level, which is awesome.
Yeah, the nice thing is like having the car not dive as hard helps prevent rear lockup as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm worried about rear.
Well, we're
bias,
just-
because they added so much front bias with the big brakes.
Right, and we have a bigger contact patch all the way around. Instead of having all that massive contact patch at the front where the car will swing around, the car's now level, and we have a bigger contact patch in the back, which makes it harder to swing. John said he was struggling with it, but he was also like, he didn't want to cut the tire at 60 miles an hour. That would suck. So he kind of babied it back here.
Yeah.
And he dialed the coils all the way up to prevent it from touching. But I raised it like, I don't know, 4 or 6 turns to get it up, and now they're even on both sides. So it's not cutting the tire on that side. It shouldn't cut the tire on this side.
That'll prevent it from touching through part of the stroke, but really it's like you still want the whole stroke usable without it cutting.
Correct.
Like,
Yeah. You don't want it bottoming out
Yeah.
either on the tire or on the coil
Yeah.
or on the shock. Yeah.
You want it to be able to go all the way to the front stop.
Yeah. Yeah. That would.
Because I think we actually will use a lot of the suspension.
Coyote Gulch will be, that back corner is going to be so crucial. That will be the biggest.
That's what cut that axle through them. No other thing had gotten that much travel to do that.
Right. And then we also have, but that's, I guess it's the same thing, but at 16, 17 coming back up the hill, you have that same hard right, but you're not going to be as buried because at Coyote Gulch you go down and then it's 135 degrees immediately right up.
Yeah, Coyote Gulch
has a wicked compression.
Coyote Gulch is like getting that like down up while you're at max lateral cornering.
Yeah.
So it's just like as much roll as you'll be able to
It literally, it puts like 95% of the force in this corner. Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
It's funny. I drove that road, like Jim and Kathy took us out on a tour. Before it was paved or anything, they had just run the bulldozer to do the basic layout. And we were in like a Chevy, it was like a Tahoe or whatever, in 4 high. And we drove that, and that hill was a lot steeper. We went down that hill and I'm like, this is insane. This is like the corkscrew at Laguna Seca, but you're going to be coming off of the second half of the front straight with so much speed. You have to scrub that scrub speed on that left, and then you can hammer down the hill. And Jim was so giddy. He's like, I'm going to be 130 down this hill. I'm like, oh, okay. He was so excited. And then it was a much smoother transition before it got paved. So like the bulldozers didn't dig it as deep, and it was just it was more like a berm. And so you had kind of that turn to come up, and we came around the turn and I'm like, this is going to be so much fun. And then we crested the hill and Jim's like, yeah, and here's the cool part. Everyone's going to lift at that hill because they can't see where the track is and they get terrified. No. That's 11, 12, 13. Or sorry, 12 and 13. This is coming out of Coyote Gulch. When you come up the hill.
Oh, yeah.
You come up the hill and it's blind. You're looking at sky. And you were full throttle. In the MR6, you're in 3rd gear, full throttle. When you crest that hill, you go to 4th. But everybody lifts at that hill because they like get scared. They're like, oh shit, where did the track go? I promise you the track is still there, and you have another 1/3 of a mile of straight. So that's where you pass people. That's one of the best places to pass. Stay on the right side. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this car, the MR6, has so much torque. It pulled up the hill at Road Atlanta.
Yeah.
It pulls at Pit Race. We had no problems with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I mean, we only wrapped the 5 last time.
And also, we'll have the speedo correct this time.
Yeah,
Brian and Hammond and I were working on the speedo.
The speedo worked at Atlanta.
We were off by about 5 miles an hour. So if it said 105, you were only doing 100.
Okay.
Yeah, it was about 5 high. So it wasn't too bad.
Cool. That's at least in the ballpark.
Yeah, we'll try and get all of that stuff. Just it's a little finicky. That software is a little finicky with it wants you to put in all your gears, your ratio, and what fuel you're using, and oh, are you gonna give him a ride? Huh? Yeah. Does it say idiot up here? Did someone write that? God, I don't think I'm that. Am I? Really? No. You guys don't think that, do you? My insurance company would absolutely pee their pants if they saw someone else driving the Viper. Like full coverage.
No, I mean like what company?
Oh, is it West? No, it's Cincinnati. Cincinnati. It was Westfield. All right. Whoa. A lot of paper towels.
How do you think the kink on the back straight of high pit race?
Not lifting.
I know
It's
you don't want to lift.
no, it is maintenance throttle through there.
Okay.
It is. I don't.
Before you get to Carousel on the original part of the track.
Yeah, on the south part of the
My
track.
instructor there last time I lifted in the first session there.
Hey.
His car into the wall.
Oh yeah, it's not a lift. It is a maintenance throttle. So you can trail brake that too if you really want to. But for me,
I was just thinking, like, I know you can go full throttle through there, and I know you don't want to like approximate it. And it's like even my full throttle through there, it was like all you could do to get back straight enough to brake then to the next part. Like
yeah, your car will.
much faster than that.
You'll upset the car real quick if you lift. So the best way to do, especially a rear wheel drive car, in the Neon I can lift a little, but most of the time it's maintenance throttle through there. So you're powering down, you're going full power down the back straight down the hill. Yeah, and then right back on. So don't pull all the way off. You'll lock up and spin around. Just right back on it. So it's like kind of like spreading butter. You get that big chunk. You're like, oh, okay. I don't want to rip the bread. Yeah, and then downshift 2 gears for 16, 17, coming back up the hill, full blast. Stay inside to the left. Go, 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 go. Try and catch Jim or Kathy. No, not going to happen. That was the fun part with the Neon. When I'm out with the Viper guys, I have the Neon out there, and I'm in grid, and I'm locked in. I have my hands on, but I can't see anything, but I can hear Kathy's car coming. The comp coupe straight piped. I can absolutely hear it. So the guy at grid is like, all right, you're clear to go. And I'm like, oh, hang on 1 second. Let me check my harness. There's no way I'm having her chase me down. So I'm like, okay, hang on. And Kathy comes in, he checks her harness and sends her out. I'm like, all right, I'm good to go. And I try and catch Kathy. And the first lap, I'm kind of staying with her. Second lap, I'm about 8 cars back. Third lap, I can barely see her now. Yeah, she just walked away from me. She has 3 times the horsepower, about the same weight, and she weighs half what I do. Oh yeah. Well, I think Jim has the most laps. There's another guy who has the second most. John Croyle has the third most laps, and then Kathy has the fourth most. So, but I have more laps at Pit Race than I do all the other tracks I've been to combined.
Even Mid-Ohio?
Yep.
So what's everyone complaining about the new stage in Ohio? Just because it's
Well, it needs to be broken in, so it'll be very slick. It'll be very slick for probably the first 2 seasons. You'll have to manage it. Everyone has to find new lines because the old dry line, the old wet line, they're gone. So
I mean, I think the old dry line will still be fine. It's just not going to be.
it's going to take a while for it to get sticky. And there's so many different kinds of pavement. So
The nice thing is that it's all one pavement.
Right. It's not
like
70
patches all
different.
over
Yeah.
the place
But those
everywhere.
patches were cool because they were
No,
markers.
It was cool. There
And
were
you
a lot
could,
of-
you know, in the Miata, I need to hit my left front on that corner. And then, you know, for the Tommy Byrne pothole, you're like, oh, I got to stay way inside for this.
I just drive over that. That's like how I know I take the line through the carousel that I want. Is like I basically end up going right over that coming out of it.
Going into, that's after Honda Bridge. Honda Bridge on the left side is the Tommy Byrne pothole.
Oh, not that one then. I'm talking about like the dip that was like coming out of the carousel.
Yeah, the chunk. Yeah, and then you come onto the front straight. Yeah. The Tommy Byrne pothole is after Honda Bridge, the left over the mound there. He would put only his back tire. That pothole is from his rear tire only, not front and rear, just his rear.
Is
And
that
I have
like,
no idea how he did that because it's a straight line
like on that curbing that is
right after the
on
curbing. Yeah, right at the end of the curbing.
Yeah, that curbing that like you turn into Thunder Valley on the right hand.
Yeah, this is on the far left side though.
Yeah.
So he's going super far left, but only his rear wheel is hitting that. And that brings him almost straight into Thunder Valley. He could almost like jump, like turn the first mound. That's the fun part in the Neons. This is front wheel drive. I come over that hill, third into fourth. I just do a burnout down the hill. It's just all the way down. It's fun. It's scary when you like realize it and the car's just like torque steering all over the place. And you're like, what the hell? Oh, I'm just doing a burnout. So yeah, and your students like,
Yeah, it's crazy
is
how
that
many cars
normal?
do
No.
that.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate it. Brian's got fresh oil in the Beamer, and that'll last you. What, you go 5,000 miles with this? Whenever it gets sold, that'll be the end of it. And right when it finally stops leaking, that means you're out of oil. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you have any questions, whatever, definitely put them in the comments or send me a message. I'm happy to see it. Don't forget to subscribe. Love seeing that email pop up that there's new subscribers. And don't forget to show someone that you love them today. Give them a kiss on the cheek, give them a kiss on the nose, hold their hand, give it a squeeze. It's really important, okay? All right, thanks everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming by, Brian. Thanks for helping out, David. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on the next YouTube Live. We'll do it sometime this weekend, right? Maybe we'll take the MR6 out and do some testing.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah,
As long as it's not like pouring rain.
yeah, Saturday it'll be pouring rain, but Sunday should be good. So yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back the next few days. So thanks everyone. We will catch you later. Have a good night. That's it.